The toughest battle you'll ever fight is going on inside your head. Your mind contains it. The mind is a tremendously strong tool that constantly has the upper hand over you tactically. It will direct you away from places it knows you don't want to go. Therefore, the mind will always prevail. Before your F*C King reprogramming, you need to find a technique to rewire your thinking to think creatively outside the box. Whatever my mind told me I didn't want to do, I now realize I must. The greats often act despite their desires. And therein lies the division. You are nothing if you lack discipline. And discipline is doing what you detest while still doing it with passion. Since you are only contending with yourself every day, you cannot manage any of those hurdles because they are not your employer, they are not this, they are not that. But you have self-control. We need to take back control of our thoughts. Constantly facing the things you don't want to face is how you develop mental toughness and become the person you want to be. Working hard is the only way to accomplish anything. I can't remember what the F*CK is in this line, so please read it again if you want to pass the test and join the military. I still don't get it. Read it once more. However, if you're not doing it correctly, you're out. Guess what happened next? I understood it. I am negatively buoyant, thus I can't swim. Return once more. I am not a swimmer. Return once more. Return once more. Return once more. I understood it. I understood that if I kept going around in circles, my mind would eventually conclude that we would figure it out since he wouldn't stop. You must first experience suffering if you want to discover true, lasting peace. You have to confront your evil side. I set higher standards for myself each day than anyone else could. I compete with what I'm capable of, not with other people. A person who is focused and just wants to get there doesn't give a F*CK about the weather. They don't care anymore because they are aware that they must run regardless of the weather, whether it is snowing, a tropical hurricane, or even 20 degrees below zero. Whatever the F*CK is out there or in front of me, I'm simply going to move forward. And that's the way you want to train your brain. To develop the mindset that when times are tough, we don't back down, we don't quit, we attack. You must continuously engage in uncomfortable activities. I can see past all of those barriers, and I'm moving in the direction I want to. You need to picture the relationship between your daily actions and your desired outcomes. What do you want your future self to look like in 10 years? What do you want the appearance of your bank account to be? In 6 months, how do you wish to look physically? Or in a year? You must make the connections. You need to constantly remind yourself that the small things you do will eventually lead to large things. You haven't given everything if you believe you have. If you feel as though you are working hard, you are not. Always strive to do more. There is always a higher degree of performance or a different gear. You can always work a little bit